Do you believe in religion?
Oh, let me ring my bell on that one. Welcome back to my channel. It's a great day today. It's a wonderful day. It's a fantastic day. But what's more important? This is your day. And I hope that you are really enjoying this wonderful day. Today I have a special treat. I have one of my honey buns that came in that wanted to hang out with Mama Eve for a little while. Now, he came in the other day and he had some questions. So I kind of put him on hold. And I told him, come on and hang out with me for a little while. And I'll see if I can answer the questions. I'll try my best. Now, we're going to have some tea. And I'm going to be showcasing one of the many teas that we carry here at Eve's. So we're going to, let me pour him some tea. And I'm going to pour myself some, but he got to be careful because it's hot.
Thank you, Ma.
You are quite welcome, honey. All right. Okay, we're going to get started.
Okay.
All right.
So the first question I have for my Eve, for you, for you, my Eve, is, what do you consider yourself, and what do you practice, and what are your spiritual gifts?
The question, what do I consider myself, and what is my spiritual gifts?
Yes.
I just consider myself as a person that was chosen before birth to do what I do. I do not put a title, but I can tell you what I'm not. I am not a psychic. I am not a palm reader. I am not a fortune teller. I consider myself as just being someone that have a gift, know how to use the gift, baby, and I will use the gift.
I say. The second question is, does anyone in your lineage, family practice, and how has the shift in society affected your practice?
Okay, that's A and B.
Yes.
A. Anybody else in my lineage? I come from a spiritual, powerful, thank you, powerful lineage.
Okay.
Now, not everybody practiced the way that I practice.
Mm-hmm.
However, we have so many gifted people. We have a lot of dreamers.
Mm.
And my aunts,
Mm-hmm.
my mom, they can dream something. I'm telling you, let any one of them, and when the other ones was alive, my mother's still alive, when they dream of fish, we knew somebody in the family was pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
They dream about certain things.
Yeah, and you can know the signs.
They knew what it meant.
Mm-hmm.
All right? So we have a lineage. I come from a lineage of spiritual people.
Right.
But it's different gifts.
Mm-hmm.
So they had their own, and they still do. They had the. I have some of the most powerful prayer warriors in my family.
Mm-hmm.
So it's different gifts, but we all give glory to God for them.
Right.
Now, just a little story, because you know Mama love her stories. My mother often tells this story that when she gave birth to me, there was a nurse that came in, and she told my mother, this child is special, and she will always be special.
Talking about you.
Me.
Okay.
Yeah. But I've heard that story so many times, but I didn't know what the special was.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But I guess she seen something before we even knew it. She identified with it.
Okay.
And so to answer that question, I would have to say yes. The DNA is there, baby.
Right.
Nothing can change that. Blood is blood. And I come from some serious spiritual, powerful people,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
How have society affected my gift?
Yeah. B.
I'm busy. I am so busy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because of society. Unfortunately, that can have a negative twist
Right.
because of the TV, internet, movies. Some of the things that I do or people expect that I will do is stuff that they have seen on TV or
Right,
movies,
right,
and it
right,
look glamorous.
Right.
Today, you can flip any channel and see any demonic type mess that's on. So that's the negative part of it. But the positive part, I think, is so many people are looking for alternatives.
To what they've been given.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
And they want the truth.
Right.
The truth.
Mm-hmm.
And just like me and you had a little conversation, we are a programmed people.
Mm-hmm.
We do things and we don't even know why we do them. Just because mama did it, grandma did it, granddaddy did it, we don't even know why we do it.
Mm-hmm.
So they're coming into their truths.
Right.
And that is a wonderful thing.
Right.
Whether they're old, young,
yeah, that is beautiful.
it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay. The next question I have for you is, when did you get into your practice or start understanding that you were doing something that was different?
When did I start? That's the $1 million question. I get that about 25 times a week. I am so serious. I wish that I had $1 million answer. Because I don't have an answer for that.
Mm-hmm.
It's always seemed like it have been there all my life.
Mm-hmm.
I would say around the age of 20-ish,
Mm-hmm.
I had and some people don't know this, so guess what? Stick on this channel, you might find out a lot about me that you don't know. But my oldest daughter was a baby, and I was married at the time, and I needed some income.
Mm-hmm.
So I applied for the psychic line. They had a psychic line. I know some of my older people, y'all remember this. You paid $3.99. Okay? One celebrity was my boss. I won't say no names. All right? Yes. So at the beginning, when somebody called, you have a number and you pay a little intro. So my intro said, I was blessed with the gift of prophecy at a young age,
Mm-hmm.
and such and such and such and such. I was overwhelmed with clients. They would, even when I was logged off, because it was home based, even when I was logged off, they would call me and say, look, we have an overwhelming amount of people that's trying to reach you. Can you clock on? Can you call in? So a lot of times I did it.
Mm-hmm.
However, I got in trouble. Now, I was one of the first black woman to work on the East Coast on this line. It had got so big that they wanted me to do infomercials. They was going to fly me out to California until I got fired. And you know why I got fired?
What?
For a simple word.
What'd you say?
Prophecy.
What was wrong with
They
that?
related the word prophecy or prophetic with a religion. And they called me and told me, we just need you to change that one word. And I refused.
Oh, you talking about in the intro?
In the intro.
Okay.
And I refused to change that. Because the world did not give me my gift.
Right.
And I refused to let the world take credit for my gift.
Right. Yeah.
So all that money went down the drain, but it didn't, because I still got blessed and still got another job.
Right.
So
that's when you feel like.
it's always been here.
Yeah.
It's all, but that's when I really started doing my readings and things like that. And people, God have sent people or orchestrated people to be in my life to help me with my gift.
Mhm.
Not necessarily to teach me,
Just just help.
but to confirm that you have this gift.
Right.
So as far as books, have I studied? No. Even as far as the herbs. I've been doing herbs for about 40 some years.
Mhm.
I just recently got certified.
Mhm.
So if I choose to open up another practice, I can do that.
Okay.
But it just comes to me. If you come to
Right.
me and say I have high blood pressure, I can say, okay, boom, 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 mix these together, and it works.
Right. Just
So,
anointed that way. Yeah.
It's just a gift.
Yeah.
I can't take no credit for it. It's just a gift.
How was childhood?
Childhood. I grew up in a little community. I think it was 1, 2, 3, 4 streets of black people.
Where? What city?
Here in Maryland.
Okay.
And I grew up in a time where it took a village, and we all knew that.
Right.
So if we did something wrong, we didn't have to wait to go home to get in trouble. Somebody in the neighborhood would check us real quick.
Right.
I grew up in a time where we didn't have watches.
Mm-hmm.
We looked at the street lights. When the street light came on, you knew no matter what you did, you better haul-tail it in the house.
Yeah.
But I grew up in a Christian home. My mother, even today, in her 90s, she loves the Lord. She goes to church. She's always been faithful. She raised all of us, and every one of us are still doing some type of ministry or very much into the church.
Right.
I basically stayed to myself. I played with Barbie dolls till I was probably about 13, 14 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't say I had a bad childhood.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I had a good. My father was a police, and my mother stayed home, and it was wonderful.
That's up. That is up. Now here's the question that I think you're gonna like. I think you're gonna like this one. Do you believe in religion?
Oh, let me ring my bell on that one. Do I believe in religion? I do not believe in religion because maybe once upon a time I did.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe in religion because I know I'm gonna. Mom is. I'm gonna say what I want to say. It was the religious folks that killed Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right?
Right.
So that's the story.
Right.
All right? Too many of us are programmed.
Yes, ma'am.
So when I think of the word religious, I think of us being programmed to do certain things or to believe certain things without first of all, with a lot of judgment, but without even exploring other options.
Right.
So as far as being religious or religion, I don't know about that.
Right. That makes a lot of sense. May I have some more tea?
You can absolutely have some tea, and here, let's make it a little sweet.
Yes, ma'am.
And it is good. And it's raining here today. So this is, I'm going to give you 2 extra ones. There you go. You can just lift it up and it'll come off. There you go. So while he's pouring some more tea, I want to showcase one of our teas that we have here. Is called Stay Calm and Focus. Stay calm and focus. So if you're anxious, if you have anxiety, if you have bad nerves, if you're a student, if you're studying, this is a wonderful herb tea. It have no caffeine in it. It's organic. It is absolutely a wonderful tea. Stay calm and focus. All you have to do is go to Eve's Botanical Religious Goods or evebotanical@gmail.com, and I think that you'll find a description or find that written out. And I'll send you one. It is very good. Stay calm and focused. It's even good during the time of meditation or your prayer time. This is wonderful. Now, I have some people that come in and ask, can they give it to children? And I would say absolutely not.
Herbs too strong?
We have some powerful things in here. All right? We have some powerful things. So I would say at least 12 or 13 years old, at least. But don't get us to little children because they get on your nerves. Mama can make them something else, believe me. I got 11 grand youngins, as I call it, and I got, oh boy, goodness, a whole bunch of God grand youngins. I got some coming. And listen, there is other things we can do to calm down them children. All right. One more question?
No, we got a few more.
Few more. All right.
About 2, 3 more. 3 more. What was your first spiritual experience that you remember? Where it was like the aha, like one of them aha moments, or one that you'll never forget?
Woo! He's asking some hard questions. See, I ain't know all these questions yesterday because I would have studied. What? Something that happened that I would never forget.
Well, you knew like this is real, like something else.
Okay. There have been so many. So many. One thing that I will never forget is when a new gift was released in my life. This is a gift that I did not believe. I didn't believe in the gift. I'm being honest. I thought it was something that people made up. I had a young lady to call me, and her grandmom had passed away.
Yes, ma'am.
And she called me actually for prayer, which people do all the time. And when I was praying for her, I heard a voice. And the voice said, tell her to go get what I left for her in my rocking chair. And at first I was like, okay, Mama, you going crazy. Look, I was like, what am I hearing? And I kept hearing it. And I told her, I said, now you're going to think I'm crazy because at this point, I'm wondering, am I crazy? I said, but your grandmother said, go to the house. And she said, I'll call you back. She called me back from the house and I finished it. It was a quilt that her grandmother had crocheted for her and left it in her rocking chair. And at that point, I said, you know, this thing right here is real.
Right.
Now, I wish, baby, that I could tell you that's the only time that happened. Oh, no. It have happened numerous times. People come here quite often, and we set up what is called a session. And a lot of times, those people will actually, people that have passed on, will actually come with messages. See, that's what I tell you about being religious.
Right.
Because if I was in that same spot, in that same box, I would have said, this cannot happen.
Yeah.
Because growing up,
you wouldn't have wanted it to happen either.
I wouldn't have wanted it to happen. I would have thought it was something demonic. But when I see the countless amount of families that is healed.
Right, because of such. Yeah.
And who just come in crying. Y'all know I give them 5 minutes. Then they need to get themselves together. Sometimes I'll be genuine. Sometimes I give them 10 minutes. But the amount of people with closure, that's a good word.
Okay.
Closure. It makes me say, I accept this gift.
Right.
I receive this gift.
Right.
And I'm going to work this gift. So when things like that happen, I know without a shadow of a doubt, this thing is real.
Right. That's perfect. That's a perfect answer. Um, what kind of products and services do you offer in your store, and how long have you been in business? Two parts.
A and B.
A and B.
Okay. So, A, what services? We have, and I say we because my daughter helps me tremendously. I could not do it without her. She is like this, my right hand. And she keeps me together, believe me, because sometimes I go off. And she have to say, okay, calm it down a little bit. But we have everything that any worker would need to use, from intention candles, religious candles, statues, books, oils, incense, bells, gemstones, you name it, you name it, you name it. On the other side, we have 453 different types of herbs. I have herbs from every continent, you might as well say, every country, you might as well say. I have different types of salves that I make. I make different types of lotion, and my daughter makes the best body butters ever, all natural. I do not do too many vitamins, but we do herbs.
Right.
Let's see, we have that sea moss. We have black seeds, yes, sea moss, black seed oil. For my older honey buns, we have sassafras and sarsaparilla, two that you may be familiar with, gold seal. I do personal consultations. I do sessions. I do health consultations. I do marriages. I do funerals. I do house cleansings. I do exorcisms. I do services. For instance, if you can't do certain things in your home, I will do it for you. And the list goes on. I do limpias. That's another big one. I do the egg and coconut cleansings. That's a limpia. It's love consults. I do, you name it. I do Reiki because I am a Reiki practitioner.
Okay.
I do Reiki. The list just goes on.
Wow. That's a good list. Oh, how long have you been in business?
I've been here for over 4 years. I've been in business for 44 years.
Okay. And here comes the last question.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah. I don't know. I guess at this point I better be.
What is your favorite part about everything that you do, or about magic?
Magic with a K, not a C.
Magic with a K.
Yes, because we're going to go.
What's that about?
Oh, that's another video. Just remember, you're going to be saying, oh, I get it. Okay. What is my favorite part about magic or my ministry? Helping people. There is so many people. I'm gonna say this nicely, but I'm gonna say it. Okay. At least 70% of my clients are Christians. Okay. And they be experiencing supernatural things.
Yes.
But
Before
yet,
they came?
yes, before they come.
Okay.
But they feel like because they go to church, because they're saved, these things can't affect them. But yet the problem gets worse and worse. They can't, a lot of times they don't want people in their business. They don't want to go to their clergy. So they find their way to me.
Okay.
and we take care of the situation.
Okay.
To me, that is one of the joys, because to live in a state you don't understand what's going on, you don't know who to turn to, and you live in this way. Last story, I had a lady years ago that was living under her dining room table.
Living under?
Living under, she would sleep underneath her dining room table. She was so afraid of what was happening to her because she was under spiritual attack. And the people that she was telling this to, they didn't think they thought she lost her mind. They actually sent her to a hospital in Baltimore. They sent her in a hospital. They evaluated her. They had to let her go because they couldn't find anything.
Right.
But there is one hospital in particular that I say kisses to. They have sent me quite a few people. They told this lady, we can't help you here, but you need a different type of doctor. A different type of doctor. And long story short, she was healed.
Right.
Took some work, but she was healed.
Right.
There have been so many stories like that, baby. And I just, every day, I have a spirit of gratitude that I was one that was chosen, when I know that there is so many people out there that is so more equipped than I am. But for God to choose me to do this is such an honor.
Right.
So I take joy every day I come in here.
Right.
Even on my days off.
Right.
Because I never know who's going to walk through those doors, or who's going to call me, or who's going to text me, or who's going to email me that's on the verge of giving up, throwing in the towel.
Right.
And this makes me happy.
Right.
Whether it's teaching a young baby like you, which I have a lot of godchildren. I have a lot of spiritual godchildren, I'm telling you. And that list is growing. All right? Or a seasoned person.
Yeah.
Because I still learn.
Right, right.
I will never be too old to learn. But the joy I have is when I see somebody that was broken to the point of collapse, to being whole and healthy and free.
That's what's up.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
All right, my honey bun. I hope that you enjoyed this session.
And tea was good too.
The tea, stay calm and focus. Hit us up. We'll send it to you. We'll mail it to you. You can come pick it up. Try it. It's wonderful. It tastes good. It smells good. And you won't be sorry. Now listen here. It's a good day. It's a great day. And I might just have tea with mama again. Because I know a lot of you have questions. And I want to try to help educate and deprogram.
Yeah, there you go.
Deprogram the way we've been thinking about things. Right? So subscribe, ring that bell, give me thumbs up. If it's anything that you want, any questions you have for me, just don't make them too personal, because I might just tell you the truth and you might just not like it. See, if my daughter was here, she would say, calm it down. But anyway, it's a wonderful day. It's a blessed day. It's a fantastic day. But what's so important to me, that it is your day. Tune into my next video. Kisses.